Hello guys, and welcome to my latest PvP commentary. In this commentary, guys, we are going to be playing a Stamina Templar. We're going to be beside a support tank Templar. Now, this guy that I'm playing with here is playing a pure tank Templar build, support/tank build. So this is really cool because this particular battle here, the way this kind of plays out, you're going to see how much of a pivotal role that support tank is going to play in these fights, and how he is going to be able to help me work together with him to control these fights against the enemies and really do our best to fight outnumbered here and stay alive pretty much. So let's get right into it. So as you can see here, we've kind of pushed up this hill by the AD Zerg. We've retreated behind these rocks here. My buddy here is very tanky, so he can kind of just sit in them and not worry too much. So you see he's just kind of sitting around doing his best to get as much focus. I managed to get up behind these guys here, go for a really quick combo into that guy and bring him down, and then I go right back. I am running Sword and Board in this clip here as well, so I'm going to be a little bit tankier than you guys would normally see from me. As you can see there, I'm using the block to my advantage, going for that gap closer crescent sweep to bring that guy down. Very powerful burst on this build here. There you can see a really quick pierce armor cancel into the swap there. Just drops that Sork's health, and the power of the light's just a little bit too much pressure afterwards as well. And by this point here, we've killed enough of them off that we can actually push back out into the field here. We're still getting hammered on by these guys, but as you can see, my buddy here has guard up on me, and it's making it very hard for these guys to put any good damage into me as well. And we just keep fighting them. A few more guys show up here. We're just continuing to hold our ground, kind of keep these guys at bay. We've got the minefield down. I'm not too terribly concerned here. I am running the Sword and Board Reflect as well. You see that I managed to get an awesome Reflect off on that guy into the gap closer. 11k crescent sweep to bring him down. Oh my gosh. And then it's just this tank left here, and he decides to get the hell out of here, and we're not going to chase him because we've got more fights coming on down the road, so let's move on. So we're going to fast forward just a little bit into our next fight that we get into here. Same kind of deal. We're just trying to push down towards Sedge here. We come into a large group of yellows, and we're going to do our best to fight them and hold them off here. There's quite a big group of them in that field. We decide that we're going to push back or pull back to behind this rock here. They actually wait in stealth there. They know just how tanky my buddy is here, and now he's got two friends that he's keeping alive as well as himself. So they know that it's going to be very tricky for them to take us down, so they're a little bit cautious approaching us at the beginning here. I quickly dot this guy up, power the light, poison injection, try to go for a quick combo on him, and I unfortunately get feared right away as I go in for that. My tank buddy, he does the first thing that he should do in that, and he jumps in right behind me, making sure that he's going to take all of the focus off of me so that I can continue to come in behind him and offensively rotate on these guys here. So as you can see, he's doing a great job holding that front line, making it look very unappealing to try to push past behind him. And we get one yellow player here who kind of overextends. He goes for a couple dodge rolls there, and he does actually manage to survive. And he does some excellent kind of kite gameplay there to get away. We get pushed in by a couple of yellows here. Our friend gets ganked by the Nightblade. Oh no. So we go to continue to fight him, and there is the same Nightblade that just ganked him, teabagging him. Oh man, what a guy. Hey, there you see that awesome Sword and Board Reflect off of that Sork's overload there. The Sword and Board Reflect is a skill that I've started using a lot in PvP, and I've really enjoyed it. Big save on the guard there. You see that he goes for the guard right as I need it. I'm healing up with my Vigor. On this build, I have quite a powerful Vigor heal, as it is my only heal here. So you see that I do manage to get a pretty decent amount of healing power out of it. We do manage to pull back, and they've got the Lightning Destro all going on us here. I'm okay to stand in it due to the fact that my buddy has his guard up on me, but it's a little bit much pressure here, and I really don't want to push how much I can tank with this guard. As you can see here, Zebo is doing an absolutely incredible job staying together as a unit. We're rotating around with each other, making sure that we're in close proximity, so if something goes wrong, we can save each other. I go for the ultimate on that guy there. I get a really quick burst off on him, and the tank is balls deep in the middle of it. He doesn't give a shit. He's just fighting right in the middle of the fight there. And these yellows just can't really touch him. He's just so tanky. Oh my gosh. And they are completely focused on him. Look at how much attention he has brought to himself. Quick heavy attack ultimate. after the gap closer. Of course, the power of the light explodes with the poison injection. Absolute nuke finish on that guy there. And here you see I'm just making sure to dot both of these guys up, really picking my targets here. We managed, my buddy in the tank build manages to pull off the res while tanking the opposing players. Oh my gosh, man, 10 out of 10. And I'm just left to kind of strafe back here. We're trying to make sure that the friend we just rezzed makes it back up into a safer position. And of course, then in the back line is the tank, making sure to keep most of that pressure. I'm doing my best to dive right back in as often as I can, trying to put pressure into these guys, trying to take advantage of any moment when their defenses are down so I can really capitalize on a quick kill here. That's kind of the plan, especially in these bigger fights here. I am playing a much burstier spec than the other two guys in my group here. As you can see, there's a really quick burst there. So my job here is to really just pick and kill the targets while they do the best to hold them still. And the other Templar that we're with here takes quite a bit of pressure from the AD. I decide to jump right in front of him, make sure that any ranged projectiles, such as that power of the light, hit me instead, just so he can get away a little bit safer, making sure that we can reset behind this rock here. Unfortunately, he does, I think, get ganked again. You see the HP bar go down really quick. There's some vicious nice knife blades out here, just causing trouble for all of us. My other tank buddy's taking quite a bit of pressure from the AD now. As you guys can guess, we've been at this fight for about 5 minutes now, and the bodies are starting to pile up on us. There's lots of AD here, so it's just getting more and more less in our favor as we stay here longer. Unfortunately, there's not really much we can do about that. I try to put a bit of pressure into this guy here while these guys are beating on me. Of course, my buddy's guard working overtime, making sure that I don't take any unnecessary extra damage. I dot this guy up in the back there, and I go in for the kill, and as you can see here, I get caught by a fossilize just as I'm going for my second dodge roll there, and there I go. That is the end of that fight. So you notice that, unfortunately, when I went for that kill on the guy, I broke the guard tether, really opening up my defenses to my opponents, and I just get nuked there. I really hope you guys liked the clip. Big shout out to those guys who are in the clip with me. Absolutely excellent gameplay. And as always, guys, if you enjoyed, feel free to hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see y'all next time.